It's highly customizable. I can go and build 10 different scores. I can go and stack those scores. I can go and literally tell you, this is the one thing that is important to me, assign more points to this specific action. When you sell developer tools product, most of the intent usually comes from the engineers. But at the end of the day, the decision makers are the VPs and so on and so forth. And so we kind of use that PLG intent to say, hey, we scored a company. Is it ICP? Yes. Okay. So let's go and retarget all of the decision maker at the company where the engineers have shown intent. And what we see is that it's really that when that magic happens, because then when the BDRs pick up the phone and call the VP, usually what happens if we're doing our job right is VP would go to the engineers and say, hey, I got pinged by this company Airbyte. In theory, engineers would be like, of course, we love Airbyte. What are you talking about? And so that's really when the magic happens. And that's the beauty of developer tools go to market. There are some segments where we're trying to fully automate everything that has to do with emails so that the BDRs can really just get a task in their dialer and call people, because we see a lot of success on the phones. There are some segments where that's not always possible. But for me, the least amount of tools they have to work in, it just simplifies everything and it makes them more productive. So I really like the fact that you can now just change a copy on the fly. We have set sequences, but as I said, you want to make sure that it's tailored. And I think that's super helpful. The one thing that I can say is we generated more pipeline in the first 6 months of the year than in the entire last year combined. And I'm going to say half of that is attributable to our reps using Common Room.